Welcome back to the Notary Secrets Podcast. Today we're diving deep into how AI is shaking things up in the notary world, specifically how it's going to affect your job and how you can prepare. Don't forget, we've got a treasure trove of resources in the description to help you on your notary journey. Okay, so let's unpack this. AI and notaries thing. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's already happening, right?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, the notary industry is kind of going through this tech revolution right now, and AI is really at the heart of it. It's streamlining all those tedious tasks, enhancing security measures, and even changing how notaries interact with clients.
So for a notary who's listening right now, what are some real-world examples of AI that they might already be encountering?
Well, think about document verification software. Some of those programs are actually using machine learning to spot tampering or inconsistencies.
Yeah.
And they do it in a fraction of the time it would take a human. And it's not just about speed either. It's about an extra layer of accuracy and security.
That makes sense, especially with the rise of digital notarization and RON. I mean, doing everything electronically and remotely. It opens up a world of possibilities. But it also raises concerns about security, doesn't it?
It does, and that's where AI really shines. With remote online notarization, for example, AI is being used to verify identities using biometrics, like facial recognition. It's also used to detect fraud in real time during those video conferences and to build these secure digital platforms that protect all that sensitive information.
So it's like having a superpowered assistant, kind of looking over your shoulder.
Exactly. But that does bring up a question that a lot of notaries are asking: is AI going to replace them altogether?
Yeah, I bet that's a big concern for many.
And the answer is no. AI isn't replacing notaries, it's actually augmenting their capabilities. Think of it as a powerful set of tools that can free up your time, so you can focus on the things that require human judgment and expertise, things that AI just can't replicate.
So instead of spending hours on paperwork and routine tasks, notaries can use AI to, let's say, manage their schedules and dedicate more time to advising clients and making sure everything is legally sound.
Precisely. AI allows you to be more efficient and productive, while still maintaining those high standards of accuracy and security that are so crucial in this profession.
This all sounds promising, but let's be honest, some notaries out there are probably feeling a little hesitant, maybe even a little scared of this new technology. What would you say to them?
I understand the hesitation. Change can be unsettling. But remember, AI is a tool. Like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. The key is to approach it with an open mind and a willingness to learn.
So what's the first step for a notary who's ready to start incorporating AI into their practice?
Staying informed is crucial. Read industry publications, explore online resources, and check out some of the AI-powered platforms designed specifically for notaries. This will really help you understand the latest developments and how they can apply to your work.
It's all about continuous learning, isn't it? Staying ahead of the curve and adapting to the changing landscape.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to try things out. Experiment with different AI tools and see how they fit into your workflow. You might be surprised at how much they can simplify your life and even improve your business.
Okay, so we've talked about some of the basics, but let's get specific. One of the biggest changes we're seeing is the rise of remote online notarization, or RON. How is AI shaping this area, and what does it mean for notaries?
RON is a game changer, and AI is a huge part of making it secure and accessible. Now, notaries can serve clients anywhere in the world, breaking down those geographical barriers that used to limit their reach.
That's a huge opportunity for notaries to expand their businesses.
It is, but it also comes with challenges. Notaries need to be properly trained and equipped to handle remote notarizations. There are specific equipment requirements, security protocols, and legal considerations that need to be addressed.
So it's not just about jumping on the RON bandwagon, it's about doing it right.
Exactly. Resources like the National Notary Association are incredibly helpful for providing the training guidelines and support notaries need to successfully incorporate RON into their practice.
Now, while RON is a big part of the future, I know a lot of notaries work extensively in real estate.
Yeah.
How is AI impacting that side of the business?
AI is streamlining real estate transactions like never before. We're seeing platforms that allow parties to sign documents electronically, which eliminates the need for in-person meetings and mountains of paperwork. Plus, AI is being used to analyze those contracts and deeds for errors or inconsistencies, reducing the risk of disputes down the line.
So it's making the process faster, more efficient, and more secure.
Yes, and it's also enhancing security by using AI-powered identity verification systems to confirm the identities of buyers, sellers, and everyone involved. This helps to prevent fraud and ensures that everyone is who they say they are.
That peace of mind is invaluable. In a high-stakes transaction like buying or selling a property, it's clear that AI is transforming the notary world in some pretty major ways. And for a notary listening, it might feel like a lot to take in. Before we move on, what's the one key takeaway you want them to remember?
The notary profession is evolving, and AI is a driving force behind that evolution. Embrace the change, stay informed, and don't be afraid to adapt. The future of your career depends on it.
That's a powerful message. We'll be right back after a quick break to delve deeper into how notaries can prepare for this AI-powered future.
And for notaries who might be feeling overwhelmed, remember that AI is a tool to enhance your existing skills and knowledge. It's not about replacing the human element, it's about empowering you to work smarter, not harder.
So true. It's about leveraging these technologies to do your job more effectively and efficiently. And speaking of efficiency, AI is even revolutionizing how notaries handle record keeping and storage.
You're right. Those mountains of files and folders, the ones that used to take up so much space, could soon become a thing of the past? AI-powered systems can automate the organization and storage of documents, making them easily accessible and secure with just a few clicks.
That's a huge time saver. It's like having a digital assistant that takes care of all that tedious filing and retrieval work, freeing you up to focus on higher-level tasks.
Exactly. Think about how much more time you could spend building relationships with clients or offering expert advice, the things that really set you apart as a notary.
It all comes back to that human element, doesn't it? Even with all this technology, the personal touch is still so important.
Absolutely. But with technology changing so rapidly, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for notaries. This means investing in ongoing education and training to keep your skills sharp and adapt to the changing landscape.
Many states already require continuing education courses for notaries to maintain their licenses. But with the rise of AI, it's even more important to seek out specialized training on how to use these new tools effectively and ethically.
There are so many resources available, online courses, workshops, professional associations that offer AI-specific training. It's all out there. It's an investment in your future, both in terms of staying competitive and in ensuring that you're providing the best possible service to your clients.
And let's not forget about the legal compliance and document security considerations in this increasingly digital age.
You're absolutely right. With so much sensitive information being handled electronically, having robust security measures in place is paramount. And the great thing is, AI can actually play a significant role in enhancing those document authentication processes.
That's interesting. How does that work?
Well, think about identity verification. AI-powered systems can use biometric data, like fingerprints or facial recognition, to verify the identities of signers. With incredible accuracy, it's a major step up from the traditional methods we've relied on for so long.
So it's adding another layer of security to the process, which is critical when you're dealing with important documents and legal transactions.
Exactly. And AI can also detect and prevent fraud. By analyzing documents for inconsistencies or anomalies, that might indicate tampering. It's like having a digital detective working behind the scenes to make sure everything is legitimate.
That's pretty amazing. It sounds like AI is really reshaping the notary profession in some profound ways.
It really is, and the future looks even more exciting. As AI continues to evolve, we're going to see some incredible new applications emerge in the coming years.
What are some of the trends you're seeing on the horizon?
One trend that's gaining momentum is the use of AI-driven personalization in notary services. This means that notaries will be able to offer more tailored solutions to their clients based on their individual needs and preferences.
Can you give us an example of what that might look like?
Sure. Imagine AI algorithms that analyze a client's past transactions and then suggest additional services that might be relevant to them. Or think about AI predicting a client's future needs based on their current circumstances.
Wow. It's like having a personalized concierge for all your notary needs.
Exactly. This level of personalization not only enhances client satisfaction, but also builds loyalty, which is essential for any business.
That's incredible. Are there any other trends you're keeping an eye on?
Definitely. Another trend to watch is the integration of AI with other emerging technologies, like blockchain and smart contracts. These technologies have the potential to revolutionize how legal documents are created, managed, and enforced.
I've heard a lot about blockchain, but I'm not sure I fully understand how it applies to the notary world.
Well, blockchain is essentially a digital ledger That creates a tamper-proof record of transactions. This means that any document stored on a blockchain is incredibly secure and virtually impossible to forge.
So it's like an unbreakable digital vault for important documents.
Exactly. And when you combine blockchain with AI, you create a system that is not only secure, but also incredibly efficient.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
What about smart contracts? How do they fit into the picture?
Smart contracts are basically self-executing contracts that automate the execution of agreements based on predetermined conditions. So, for example, a real estate transaction could be programmed into a smart contract that automatically releases funds to the seller once the buyer has met all the conditions, like providing proof of insurance or completing a home
Oh,
inspection.
wow, that's cutting out a lot of steps and potential for delays.
Exactly. And when you combine smart contracts with AI, you can create a system that is incredibly efficient, transparent, and secure.
So we've talked a lot about the technological advancements, but with all this talk about AI and automation, it's important to remember that the human element will always be essential in the notary profession.
I couldn't agree more. Notaries are more than just document processors. They are trusted professionals who play a vital role in ensuring the integrity and legality of important transactions.
They provide that personal touch that machines just can't replicate, building relationships, offering guidance, and exercising judgment when needed.
And while AI can certainly enhance their capabilities, it can never replace those uniquely human qualities that make notaries so valuable.
It's a partnership between human expertise and technological innovation that will drive the future of the profession.
And the notaries who embrace this partnership will be the ones who thrive in the years to come.
This has been an incredibly insightful look at how AI is impacting the notary world. We've covered a lot of ground, but before we wrap up, I want to make sure our listeners are ready to face this AI-powered future.
I agree. It's a time of great change and opportunity, and notaries need to be prepared.
So for all the notaries out there who are listening, what's the one key message you want them to take away from this deep dive?
Well, the future of the notary profession is bright, but it's really in your hands, to embrace the changes, stay informed, and never stop learning.
It's all about being proactive and adaptable. Those who are will be the ones who shape the future of the profession and continue to provide valuable services to their clients in this ever-evolving digital landscape.
That's a great way to put it. This isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. By embracing these technological advancements, notaries can really position themselves as leaders in this dynamic industry.
Exactly. It's an opportunity to expand your service offerings, reach new clients, and ultimately grow your business in ways that weren't possible before.
And remember, AI is here to augment your skills, not replace them. It's about working smarter, not harder, and providing the best possible service to your clients.
So for our listeners who are feeling energized and maybe even a little bit excited about this AI-powered future, what's the best way to get started?
First and foremost, stay curious. Learn about these new technologies and how they can benefit your business. Don't be afraid to experiment and find the tools that work best for you.
This whole deep dive has been eye-opening for me. The future of notary services is digital, and AI is leading the way.
It's an exciting time to be a part of this transformation, and I believe notaries have a vital role to play.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your expertise. You've given our listeners a lot to think about and hopefully a lot to be excited about as well.
It was my pleasure. I always enjoy these conversations.
And for all of you listening, thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of AI and notaries. We hope you found it informative and inspiring. Don't forget to check out the resources we've linked in the description, and be sure to subscribe and follow us for more deep dives into the notary world. We're here to help you stay ahead of the game.